So who thinks we get a lot of calcium from milk? Anyone? I'm at the wrong party. Okay, so did you know that that 1 glass of milk compared to what I've got in here is half the amount of calcium? Okay. So a bunch of kale, a banana, an apple, and an orange will give you half your daily requirements of calcium. That's it, made up, blended up, a beautiful Thermomix, with a bit of ice and a little bit of water to make it liquid. And I put a tablespoon or a small handful of almonds in there. Okay? That's a really good whole meal to start your day. And what a wonderful way of getting some greens into your diet. I mean, who would eat that many greens?
Go.
Okay? Who would eat that many greens for breakfast? Yeah, good on you. That's what I like to hear. Fantastic. But there's a lot of people, there's a lot of kids, certainly our kids are not getting enough greens in their diet. And this is one really easy way to do it. Call it a Shrek drink. There's no additives and preservatives in here. This is full of living enzymes. This is not full of living enzymes. What's happened to milk? Milk's been heated to get to this stage. It's been robbed of lots of its goodies and other stuff put back in there, so it's not actually a natural food. It's meant for carbs, it's not meant for us. You're absolutely right. Why do they continue to throw this down our throat, the dairy industry? One, it's all about money. It is all about money. It's not about our health at all. And people like me can't afford to go on TV talking about greens, which really does help our diet incredibly.
It's not going to make anybody any money.
It's not going to make anybody any money.
Except the farmers.
So calcium, we've also got half our daily requirements of potassium in there. And potassium comes from fruit and vegetables. A high diet in potassium from fruit and vegetables reduces the risk of bone fractures. So a little talk actually what I'll share is when I went down to Adelaide, my mum was recovering from bowel cancer. She was so skinny and looked so unwell, and I've never seen my mum really displaying pain ever in her life, except when she had maybe one hangover. That was about it. But she could barely do anything with her hands. They were burning, red, inflamed. She couldn't sleep of a night time. Her feet were the same. Just this tingly feeling, pins and needles through them all the time. She couldn't get more than an hour's sleep in a night's resting. So I said, and we're driving the car and I can see she's rubbing her hands. I said, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. Anyway, we went back to her house and of course she'd been on a dose of chemotherapy for how many weeks she'd done that for a cancer. Her house was full of lollies, and in the fridge when I opened it, it's full of chocolates. And I said, Mum, what are you doing eating this? Why have you changed your diet? And she said, well, I need to put on weight, Cheryl, and I want to eat, I want to put on weight. I've lost so much since I've been unwell, so I'm trying to put it on, eating this food. I said, no wonder you are feeling so unwell in your hands. When you're recovering from chemotherapy, all those toxins, what's happening is going to your extremities. And that's why you're getting this awful feeling. And then you're overloading your system with more additives and preservatives and sugar, which is heating it up, and no wonder you've got all this pain. So what we did, eliminated those things out of her house, and I made her a green smoothie. But what I did, I got some barley grass powder and threw that in there as well. Because what the barley grass powder will do is latch onto those toxins and help pull them from the body as well, and help with the inflammation as well as helping improve the nutrients and vitamins that she's getting in her diet. We did that the first night. She got up in the morning and I said, how do you feel? She said, oh yeah, not too bad, but yeah, no, still not sleeping. By day 3 when she woke up, she said to me, Cheryl, I can't believe it. I had 5 hours sleep last night. And she said, the pain's gone. She was totally amazed. 3 days of changing her diet. So can you see how making just a few simple changes to your diet can improve your health tremendously and your well-being? That's not all of it, that's a small part of it, and that's a little bit I'm sharing today.
Very good.